Good morning. It is just before 3 a.m. here in Ireland, and we've got a plane to catch and another country to cross off the Coaster Odyssey list. Let's go. Time is now 20 past 4 in the morning and I'm already through airport security. I gotta say, out of all the airports that I've been through since leaving home for this journey, Dublin Airport's been one of the most efficient. That was speedy. So I've got plenty of time to grab a coffee, and in just a matter of hours we're gonna be at Thor Park, baby. There are 197 countries on planet Earth. 130 of them are currently home to a roller coaster. Some of them are big, some not so much. But I'm going to ride them all. What? This is the story of one enthusiast's insane mission to ride the best roller coaster in every single country. One man, 130 countries, 130 coasters. This is Coaster Odyssey. Alright, we are in London. The time is 7:40 a.m. so we've got just about 2.5 hours until Thor Park opens for the day. We've landed, we're here, we're through security. Unfortunately, we're in Stansted Airport, not Heathrow, so I have to get to the other side of London in the next 2.5 hours, hopefully. So headed to catch a train now. Here we go. No, just missed one. That's alright, I think we got like 10 minutes.
Tottenham Hale and London Liverpool Street.
So we've made it to our express train. Trying to be a little bit quiet because it's pretty quiet here on the train. Obviously today is all about getting to Thorpe Park and continuing this journey of riding a roller coaster in every single country. But if you're interested in seeing more vlogs from the UK, I'm actually going to be going to 6 different theme parks in the next 6 days. It's going to be absolutely hectic, and I'm going to be vlogging every step of the way. So make sure you follow along with those vlogs as well. It's finally happening. Coaster Odyssey has unfortunately been on the back burner for a while after lengthy delays with getting my Irish re-entry visa and arranging my trips. But finally, I'm headed off to the United Kingdom for what might be one of the most anticipated episodes of 2024. Over the next 6 days, I would be visiting 6 theme parks across England. And up first was possibly the most exciting, Thorpe Park, including their brand new Mark Hypercoaster, Hyperia. Right, we're off the underground. That was hot and sweaty. Waiting now for a train towards Windsor. It looks like we're going to be a little bit late after opening. Should be there around 10:30 or so. So, you know, hopefully the lines aren't too long by the time we get there. Alright, we are here at the first park of the UK theme park trip. Got an Uber here, it cost £10. The line for the buses was absolutely huge, so that was a no-brainer. We are at Thorpe Park, let's do this. Thorpe Park is located in Chertsey, just outside of London proper, to the west. The land it stands on used to be an estate known as the Thorpe Park Estate, which was demolished in the 1930s. After the demolition, the land became a gravel pit, used by a company named Ready Mix Concrete Limited, until they exhausted its gravel supplies and flooded part of the site. The first suggestion that the land might become repurposed for entertainment came in 1975, when the Waterski World Championships were held on the flooded sections of the former gravel pit. Ready Mix Concrete saw the potential of the site and started a subsidiary company to operate the site for water sports and leisure. This leisure park, known as Thorpe Park, opened to the public on May 24, 1979. Originally, the park was targeted at families and featured water sports along with lakes, parkland, and various attractions such as replicas of Stone Age caves, Celtic farms, Norman castles, and Viking camps. The popularity of the park led to its development into a full-scale theme park in the early 1980s, with their first roller coaster, a Mark-powered coaster named Space Station Zero, opening in 1984. In 1998, the park was purchased by the Tussauds Group and immediately began opening key attractions that turned Thorpe Park from a family amusement park into one of the largest and most popular in the country. Tidal Wave was the first new attraction of the Tussauds era, followed by Colossus in 2002, Nemesis Inferno in 2003, and Stealth in 2006. In 2007, the park was again sold on to the Blackstone Group for $1.9 billion, merging into Merlin Entertainments and becoming one of their flagship parks alongside Alton Towers. After starting as a family attraction largely based on parklands and water sports, Thorpe Park became more focused on teenagers and young adults, strengthening their thrill coaster lineup with additions such as Soar the Ride in 2009 and The Swarm in 2012. After that though, it would be 12 years before another coaster was added to the park. Is pretty insane. Looks like a busy day.
I'm sorry. He said I'm leaving in 5 minutes. Me, I wasn't dressed. I was still brushing my teeth.
And there is the reason we're here. So security and ticketing took about 40 minutes. Considering the amount of people that are out there, that's actually not too bad. The lines move pretty fast, but it is looking like it is a very busy day here today. So we're gonna head straight for Hyperia, because if it goes down, or if that line is particularly long, which I suspect it is, we're gonna have to get it out of the way sooner rather than later. So let's head right for Hyperia. There it goes. My second Mark Hyper, hopefully, and the UK's tallest and fastest roller coaster. That's what we're here for. So the time is about 25 minutes past 11. I haven't seen the front of the queue yet, so I don't actually know what the queue time is, but we're heading straight there because I expect the queue's gonna stay long all day. So we're just gonna have to suck it up at least once. Alright, good news is I've just seen the first two dispatches since getting here to the entrance, and they are running fast operations, so that's good. Thorpe Park's latest edition was announced in December 2021, originally under the codename Project Exodus. Taking the site of the former Loggers Leap, which had opened in 1989 as the tallest log flume in the UK, Project Exodus promised to be a record-breaking thrill coaster attraction, the tallest and fastest roller coaster in the UK, breaking the height record set by the big one 30 years ago. Initially, Thorpe Park did not reveal the model of their new coaster, but rumours quickly swirled after it was confirmed they had conducted a survey on a similar attraction in Turkey, which enthusiasts speculated to be Hypercoaster at Land of Legends. And finally, in February 2023, Mark Rides were confirmed as the manufacturer, as the pearl gold and papyrus white track went vertical, reaching 236 feet into the air. On October 5th, 2023, the project's real name was revealed, Hyperia. Named after a fictional goddess who forged her own steel wings, this gigantic hypercoaster would feature 3 inversions and a top speed of 129 kilometers an hour. After a troubled opening which saw the coaster go down for 2 weeks after just 1 day of operation, Hyperia is now operating as the tallest and fastest roller coaster in the UK and the tallest and fastest ever built by Mark Rides. We have just got our first lap on Hyperia, close to the front, but the ejector is still nuts. You must be out of your seat for at least 2/3 of that ride. That is ridiculous. Oh my God. I'm still gathering my thoughts. I can't even, wow. Okay. The lines on all the coasters are very long today, unfortunately, but that's fine. We've got plenty of the day left to go. I'm heading over towards the Stealth and Swarm end of the park because those are the two coasters I want to do next. And I just did see that Stealth has opened, so that's good. Gathering my thoughts on Hyperia while I walk over there. First of all, that first drop is stupid. It is... Oh, I can't believe that first drop. That's ridiculous. But by far, the best element on that coaster, and perhaps on any coaster that I've ridden so far, is that outer bank. Whoever's idea that was, you're insane. That feels like you spend at least 5 or 6 seconds out of your seat. It's nuts. I can't recommend Hyperia enough. It does have some weak points. Mainly the splashdown does slow the train quite a lot. It feels like a very heavy trim. And also I do think it's a bit short, but that thing's an ejector machine, dude. That's nuts. I can't believe there's some of those elements. That was insane. First ride ever on Stealth. Currently, I believe, the world's fastest accelerating roller coaster, and it feels like it. Whew. It absolutely slams you into the back of your seat. What a launch that is. Absolutely incredible. The positives going up the top hat are excellent as well. And I was near the back, so you got some great airtime coming off it, as well as some awesome airtime into the brakes. Actually, into the brakes, the airtime just tosses you out of your seat. Really good, very short, a little rough, but, you know, that's a great coaster. All right, we've just had a super speedy lunch, and this is where we're heading next. The 2 B&Ms are something I definitely want to get done before the park closes, so we're heading to Nemesis Inferno first because it's right near Stealth. Apparently a 90-minute wait for both of the 2 B&Ms at the moment, so we're just going to pick one and go with it. My first B&M Infer, let's go. Okay, third coaster of the day, Nemesis Inferno. I'm pleasantly surprised. That was really good. The 3 like 0G rolls and corkscrews, really whippy. I love them. First drop, I thought it would be a little bit more powerful, but it was still pretty good. And there's a lot of whip in the back through the loop. So overall, gotta love it. Gotta love the B&M over the shoulder restraints as well. Okay, we're probably just gonna have to head for the Swarm. The other B&M, because I don't think the queues are dying down that much at the moment, so we might just have to wait it out, and I definitely don't want to miss out on the Swarm. Colossus will probably be next, or Saw the Ride. I haven't made up my mind which one I'm more willing to miss out on if we run out of time here today, but it's, you know, only a few hours until park close, so probably only 1 or 2 more coasters I can fit in. Okay, the Swarm. Operations. is the first thing I'm going to say. Shambles. I'm not sure it's exactly the crew's fault. They seem to be moving swiftly enough, but it was on one train. And I don't know why, on a day where almost every coaster is running 90+ minute queues, you would have one train on. So I'm going to assume that's probably a maintenance thing. But the ride itself was good. First drop is really unique. I love it. And then a couple of really good inversions. It runs a lot smoother than Nemesis Inferno does. It's got some good force to it. I really like it. That's a solid ride. All right, we've got about an hour and 20 minutes until park closes. Currently, Colossus is down. So that makes my decision very easy. I'm gonna head for Saw the Ride. Currently it has a 35-minute queue, so there might also be time for something else afterwards if that time is accurate, which would probably be either Colossus if it reopens or another lap on Hyperia if that line is short enough. So let's go and see if we can get on Saw. All right, Colossus is back open and 20-minute wait. So I think this is the way to go. Let's do it. All right, Colossus took no time at all. That was like maybe 2 cycles I had to wait. I expected that to be a lot rougher, actually. That was all right. A little bit of headbanging. It's not too bad. It's slightly rough. I'm not sure what I think about the 10 inversion layout. It's this bit, the quadruple corkscrew or quadruple barrel roll. Bit dumb. I don't know what the point of that bit is. But the last inversion, the one after you come around the corner, that one actually came as a surprise. It's got a bit of whip to it. I liked it. It's a solid coaster. So there is an hour left till park closing, so I'm currently at 98 credits. I guess we're going for number 99. Let's go and see how long the wait is for Saw. So as you can see, the wait for Saw the Ride is 50 minutes, which would mean I would have no time for anything else. So I'm debating, do I need the 99th credit? Can I leave Saw? I think maybe I should get it. Let's do it. Try the single riders queue and see if we can get on any quicker. Okay, mission accomplished. We rode every thrill coaster here at Thor Park in one day. We've got half an hour until closing. I'm pretty hungry, so I'm going to use that time to go and get some food and wrap up my thoughts on this amazing park and the first of 6 in 6 days here in the UK. It's going to be a really, really long trip, and day one is done and dusted. So what are my thoughts on Thorpe Park? Well, first of all, their Star new attraction is an absolute masterpiece. I love it. Hyperia is fantastic. They've got a really good collection of coasters here. Good depth and good variety in the mix of coasters, and the operations overall were really good. I would say if Swarm was not having such a bad day, I would have had plenty of time to complete all the coasters, even with those really long queues. So very good day. I'm quite impressed with Thorpe Park. Theming here is great, coasters are great, and operations are great as well. I've had a fantastic day, and we're up to 99 credits tomorrow. I will get my 100th credit. That's awesome. I also forgot to wrap up my thoughts on Saw the Ride. Similar layout to Abyss. The theming is really good. I loved it. Theming and the little pre-show elements. It's rougher than Abyss though. It headbangs quite badly. I think maybe it slightly wins over Abyss just for that theming though. but yeah, the headbanging is a little bit worse. My relief to be back on the Coaster Odyssey trail was made even better by how good Hyperia was. This coaster is magnificent. While I will say it's slightly short, and I'm not sure about the decision to include the splashdown element, this coaster has sustained ejector airtime like nothing I've ever experienced. Mark Rides truly have done it again. Thor Park was spectacular as well. There isn't a bad coaster in their lineup. It's a brilliant amusement park with some well-presented attractions, and I will definitely be back. And so, with 5 countries down, the journey finally continues. Well, that wraps up an excellent day here at Thorpe Park. We've got 5 countries down in this adventure. If you can guess which country I'm going to for episode 6, leave it in the comments below, because I don't think that any of you can guess. I think it's going to be a bit of a surprise. Leave that in the comments below. By the way, if you're keen on following the rest of my adventures through the UK as I go to 6 theme parks in 6 days, check out my vlogs coming in a week's time. In the meantime, from Thorpe Park, goodbye.